Oh,
it's good.
Don't do that.
How are you?
I have like a 99% male viewership, and I don't think they want to get this close to me.
Well, I'm also like standing downhill and 1.5 feet shorter than you.
Yeah, we're working on this thing today. It's not a how-to video, it's just the adventures of Jason messing up everything he does with cars. This is my brake fluid, and you can see there's a color to it, right? There's a little hint of maybe orange or something.
Looks like my hair.
I don't know. But this is my clutch fluid right here. You can see how gross and nasty it is. See if I can. Yeah, you can see a better view of that nastiness.
Yummy.
I haven't really had any issues with the clutch. Looking how dark that is, I think is the original clutch. But the cool thing about this is they kind of thought about a lot of things, because this is where you bleed off your clutch right here. If you can so you can see there's a little bleed valve, and you can see that the line is literally so short for the reservoir. So it just goes from here, bloop, bloop, bloop. I was kind of dreading to do this because I didn't want to jack up the car and then be, you know, on the floor. But I don't have to, so that's kind of nice. It should be pretty easy.
I feel like your engine is missing.
What's missing?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's enough stuff in there. Like, I feel like mine's taller.
Well, yeah. This is a tiny little engine. Like
it's just very empty right here.
Yeah, it's very tiny. It's really ugly. Subarus have a really ugly engine bay because there's just wires everywhere, like hoses. Look, this is just ugly thing. And one thing I'm still really, really salty about, I bought this car wrecked, right, from Copart. This still hurts me. This thing's broken off, and it's been sitting on top of the car since I got the car, and it hasn't fallen off. And I don't want to buy a new one because I'm just being cheap. Bye.
What does that do?
I just need a hose so I don't spill everything. But the hose I have are too big. I went crazy trying to find this piece of hosing. So I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's thinner than this hose. Oh, it's too small. What's that kid story where the soup is too hot and the soup is too cold?
Goldilocks.
Yes. Same thing. That hose is too big and this one's too small. Okay. Get in. Sit. Okay, so you might want to scoot it so you can reach the very, very back of the clutch. So can you press it all the way down and feel it? Okay. So, pump it a couple times. You're recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a week and a half since the last clip you saw. I filmed an outro and I didn't like it, and I have that problem where I make videos and delete them. But we bled the clutch on this thing, and then we drove like 500 miles, no, 300 miles, I don't know. We drove a lot after that, so the clutch is fine. I'm a super lucky person. I got this for Christmas, so we're gonna install some coil. So these are the DS series, DC Racing, and let's just see what they look like. If I could open this without
Please don't cut your fingers.
cutting my finger. It's another box.
Boxception.
We're getting some stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah, DC Racing stickers.
Oh.
Do I have ketchup on my face? I do. I feel it. Oh my god, it's so nice. Like, this is too nice. Wow. Check these out.
It's so shiny.
And it comes with the end links. I guess to change the fronts, we need to change the end links because the end links are tied to the actual strut. So we're gonna have to mess with that when we get there. But wow, these are really, really nice. So we're gonna slam Russell on his little wheels.
Oh god, way heavier than I thought. You can have it back.
Thanks. Let's jack this car up and then we'll get to install them. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. And just like that, late. It's 5:30, so we have, I don't know, 20 minutes of sunlight left. I had to stop because I didn't have the key for the lug nut. Long story short, you grabbed a socket that barely fits on there and you hammer it on. It probably will destroy your socket. 12-point socket, 3/4, or I think that's a 19mm standard size because I don't really use them. So use it. Anyway, hammer it in, back it out, and it works that way. We're gonna jack this car up and install the coilovers now that we got the right lug nuts. I'm gonna run out of sunlight pretty soon. Stay there, and battery's about to die too, so that's so cool. The only terrible thing about this is the actual sway bar. I guess this is the sway bar. This would be the end link as part of the coilover, so we have to take that off first. And then still working on one. We are losing daylight. I'm still just on the one. Wow. Milwaukee, you go. Milwaukee. Oh, you're not gonna go down there and make my not even remotely worse. Cool. One's out, and then, well, I am like setting myself up for failure, aren't I? Okay, Subaru BRZ. I don't know what's the height set on this guy, but I'm just gonna toss him in. I'm assuming he's already set for something, so let's just put it on and see how it goes. Let's see. Oh wow, this is gonna, you have to compress. And just like that, is it a brand new day? We had to stop yesterday because it was pretty dark. Ooh, falling, Jason. Pretty dark, and there was a tool that I didn't have to finish the coilover install. It's one of the, I guess they're called go-through sockets, go-through wrenches for putting on the sway bar end link. I guess you can do it with a 19mm wrench, but I didn't have one that was skinny enough to take another attempt at this. As soon as I started recording, my neighbors, they're out there on the front smoking. I want to make some noises with the impact, so what time is it? It is 8:30. I'm gonna check my local noise ordinance thing. I don't feel as bad. A quick little Google search. In my local area, I guess the noise ordinance is between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. and you can exceed 50 decibels. It's 8:30. Let's go full so let's do it. What I meant by go through. So when you have your end link, you have to get the knot on without rotating this. The BC Racing coilover has this pretty beefy C bracketry, so you can't put a lot of things like an adjustable hand wrench. So that was my dilemma. And it's a 19, it's a pretty beefy bolt. I just didn't have a 19 wrench that would fit there. Fingers crossed, if not I'm gonna cry because I don't have any other way to put those guys in. Now the problem is that we have to lift up the sway bar to fit there. So this is adjustable, this actual end link, and I made it roughly the same size as the stock one. Fine with this in the dark, I don't think I recorded it. I could barely manage to bring this up, but I couldn't lift this up and slide it through at the same time. This thing's nice and trusty, but once it's lowered, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to use it. I thought I was recording for some reason, but I got it. I had to use a piece of wood, lift that up, and now she's good. Finally, one coilover done. I put a zip tie here because for some reason this seems to keep this as far as right to the top as possible, because you can see that it's a little bit too close and I don't want it to start rubbing onto there. Anyway, finally one coilover done. If this was like a 240 or a Miata, it would have been, you know, another story because I didn't have to deal with any of this stuff here or anything really, but just glad it's done. I'm gonna do a bolt check, make sure everything's good, and then go on to the other side, and then I can adjust the height. Yay. So, fun. Right side, gonna snap my fingers, and this side's gonna be done. Done. So the front was done, put the wheels back on, and surprisingly this side went so much smoother than the other side. The other side I struggled with the sway bar. I couldn't get it just right as far as getting all the bolts in, but this side was a lot easier. I didn't really adjust the heights too much. We're at what, 2 fingers, and it's jacked up. I fear that it might be a little too low, but I have no idea how much they're going to compress. So we're going to lower it and gauge the front, and then we can do the back. And yep, I can't get the jack out, so I'm gonna have to use some pieces of wood. Which I'm not, it's just this jack is too high. Can I? Yep, see that one. Let's see, what do we feel, guys? Those are stock wheels, so, but nah, that's not too bad. That's a solid finger. It is, he's like a sideways finger. I can't even, should be fine, I guess. We can always adjust it. I'm gonna roll him off the blocks, see if that changes anything. I should adjust camber a little bit. I think I'm gonna max out the camber. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. You stay there. Loosen them all. Ooh, that one's a little snug. Can I do it without all the way max? What I did there was just put the camber in, tucks the wheel in a little bit. It's kind of hard to see since it's not on the jack. So let me do the other side, then I'll push the car off. There's nothing in front of me. We are tucking. Look at that. So I have plenty. I have like a 2-finger radius everywhere. I don't have to worry about hitting the fender liner. It tucks in so much, but it's fine. Stock wheels, don't even worry about it. How does the other side look? Should be identical. Yeah, that's how you measure. Just put your hand in there. Lowering your car is one of those things that it looks cool, it's awesome, but it's not practical. Look how bad this looks. Just too much. No, that won't do. So let's do the other one, and then I can go inside and be lazy. See ya, have fun. I'm about to go inside. Here we are. He is lowered. Look at all the tools I use. It was supposed to be like a sweet, easy peasy job, but oh my god. Car's not low. See, plenty of clearance. Officially lowered. Heck yeah. It only took all morning to do it. Now, everybody says to drive them. Everybody says to drive on it because they settle, so typically they lower a little bit more. Oh, look how much I'm tucking in the rear with the stock wheels. Like, good thing, if I had the Rocket Bunny, I don't even know how much it is, 2 inches. So it'd be disgusting. I definitely need to get some aggressive wheels. I don't know if I want to swap from 50100 to 50114.3. Anyway, that's another thing. So I'm gonna roll it forward and try to collect all the tools, and then we'll go for a quick test drive after I wash my hands because they're kind of gross. Ready. I did torque down the wheels. I just didn't record it for whatever reason, but let's go. I am excited. I doubt you're going to be able to see a difference on video, but let's... Oh my god. I'm fanboying out here. When I lowered it, I told myself I was just going to do the most like subtle drop ever. Does feel pretty good. I didn't adjust the dampening. Oh, I'll just hold it. So they're doing construction here in this road. Dipped. Ooh, I didn't. Ooh, that was rough. I didn't hear anything scraping, so that's good. We did not scrape anywhere. That was the main concern. Because I still need to fix the dampening, so we got plenty of room. But I don't know. I think it looks a lot better. Obviously with the side skirts and, you know, different in the front lip, it might be even lower, but I think we did okay. We did okay. The front, the tires are tucking, and I believe so is the rear. The rear, they're about flush. And with that, we're gonna end today's video. We finally did our first major mod. The other mod was a shift knob because it came with an aluminum shift knob, and that would burn my hand. I'm gonna try to work on Blueberry. It might look like it rained, I don't know, but I gotta start wrapping this thing. It's been a while since I've driven it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.